until I was reading your guys' comments while you were waiting that caused me to put 5 more minutes. And I was like, 5 more minutes? I have like 20. I didn't realize I put 10:45 instead of 11. So I made it. That's funny. My computer is trying to catch up with my live. Hold on, please. Okay. So I'm here. Hello. What are you crocheting, Soph? I got a, just threw my son in his, your son had a blowout, Cosmina? That is never fun. I feel your pain there. Oh my gosh. So I got an order yesterday or last night on my Etsy, and somebody ordered those like tropical flowers I make, like these, but in the normal colors that I offer. So I'm gonna try to get those done while we're sitting here. And I was gonna crochet my blanket rose while we are live because I won't have time to do that later. So I'll do it here and make a short out of the live like I did that other time. I'm going to start with my flowers. They ordered the longer version, which is fun. It comes with 9 flowers, 4 of the regular sized and then 1 jumbo. And they picked light brown twine, which I have, oh, I already cut it. That's why I was looking for my twine. So I'm going to start on my flowers. I'll use my blanket hook. How is everybody today? It's Thursday, almost Friday. I don't know why I'm making a magic ring. That's not how my pattern goes. Oh my, I might just use my other hook. No, we're good. Are you still in here, Laura? I am good, Soph. I have a lot to do today. Okay, I saw your comment about the whale. No, I have not gone to get the yarn yet. I was going to go to Hobby Lobby the other day because I thought I needed yarn for a blanket I'm making for a coworker, and it turned out I didn't need the yarn, and I didn't feel like traveling all the way to Hobby Lobby for 1 skein of yarn. So I'm probably gonna wait until I need more yarn because it's not worth going. It's like 30 minutes from my house, and I don't want to make that drive just for 1 little skein of yarn. I'm trying not to buy yarn unless I absolutely need it. So on my next trip I will, so that means my whale will be delayed. It's either that or I just make it in different colors, so I might do that too. I haven't decided yet. But I haven't had time to work on it since I started. I got really annoyed that night. I told my husband, I was like, I'm gonna go film a video real quick, and it was for the whale, and I started, and then I got the fins done, and it's somewhere around here. I might have moved it because I was mad. I got the fins done, and then I started on the head, the top of the head, and I got like 4 rows in, and I was like, yeah, I do not have enough yarn. So it is what it is. So I'm making these flowers for somebody. I always wonder when people buy stuff on my Etsy if they also follow me on YouTube. I've been getting a lot more sales lately, so that's really nice. I have to make 2 of each color, and then the jumbo one is a mix of all of the colors together. I need some scissors. Hi, Sandy. Hello, Kyla. And unlucky for your bank account. Yeah, that too. I don't really have money to be spending right now. The job I have, I only get paid once a month, so I have to like stretch that out for whatever I have going on. It's not fun, but it is what it is. Hello, Cosmina. So I'll show you. They also bought, the person that bought these flowers bought, I'm making a flower garland, Sandy. I will show you. This is my Halloween one. The one they bought is just regular, like, bright other colors. Hold on, it's all tangled. So these are the flowers I'm making. It's just different colors. If I could get the twine to not do this. What's happening? Okay. This is the, ooh, I made a short of it last week. Ooh, the Halloween version. But the version I'm making is bright yellow, bright pink, this teal color, and then this like orangey mango color. I think it's actually called mango. But you picked a different color, Laura. Yeah, I think I'm just going to use a different color from my stash that's over there so that I can get going on that series. They also ordered this little octo, candy corn themed, and they ordered one of my black cats, and I was like, ooh, that's fun. So they got a few goodies in their order. Yep, I love metallic yarn. That's all my flowers, right? Yeah. I have this other yarn that I've had. It was the yarn I used on my blanket when I hit 1,000 subscribers. It was these little things, if you remember, they're all metallic-y. I'm actually going to use, there's 4 colors, the rest of these to make more flower garlands because I thought those would be fun since there's metallic in them. And then put those on my Etsy shop. Thanks, Self. Yeah, I really like those colors, and I don't know what else I would do with that yarn. I bought it specifically just for that few rows on my blanket, and then I was like, what am I going to do with the rest of this? So I'll just turn it into flowers. I feel like they'd look cute in a nursery, those kind of flowers. I have these ones in these exact shades I'm doing on my fence in my backyard. And they've been out there pretty much all summer since I made them. I just think it looks so cute on my fence. I'm making a flower garland, so yeah. What's that? Oh, Saf. Sorry. Do we have a Saf and a Soph? Oh, that's confusing. Yep, these were ordered last night. And I was like, ooh, I can do that during my live. And I'm going to, I checked before I got on. The blanket colors that won were the cyan and the pink color. So I'll do that in a little bit too. Yeah, I was like, wait, didn't you just ask me? No, it was the other one. That's so funny. So if you guys are here crocheting with me, let me know what you're working on. I was gonna say, I have somebody here with me. I got the creepy baby head delivered back. It was at my door the other day when I got home, like sitting just directly in front of my door. No way I could miss it. And then the gnome was, I guess, on my door because I have one of those like metal privacy doors. You know what I'm talking about? And he was sitting on that somewhere, so when I opened it, he fell. I didn't notice the gnome, but he's okay. But I have the baby head back. So I was wondering what I should make. I'm thinking a candy corn beanie this time because I think that would be cute. Even though no matter what I do, he's very creepy. Let's just all agree. Your Coraline cardigan. I like that. You make me want to make cardigans. I have one I want to start, and it's with, the yarn is a weight 3, so it's going to take a while, I know that, but I really want to do it so that when the weather starts getting cooler, I already have it and I can just wear it, and then when people see me, they're like, oh, that sweater is so cute, where'd you get it? And I can be like, huh, I made it. At least that's how I imagine it going. I don't have any like wearables right now. The last cardigan I made, which was my first and last cardigan I made, I think, I gave to my sister. Because it was in this like light, like it's like a brown cream. I don't know what you would call it, either light brown or cream. And my sister likes those kinds of colors. So I was like, oh, I'll just give this to her. Oops. Oh no. Oh my gosh, 9 out of 32 squares. That would make me feel overwhelmed. I like granny squares, but I don't enjoy knowing that I have to make a ton for one project because I always feel like I'm not getting anything done, if that makes sense. Like, sure, the pile's getting bigger, but I don't know. I haven't really made too many granny squares, and when I do, it's either one giant one for a blanket, or that's probably about it, actually. Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of fun sewing that one, Sunny. I wish you luck. Have you seen that you can do the join as you go with granny squares so you don't have to sew it? Have you ever tried that? I've been watching a video on it of some lady on YouTube, and she makes just, it seems like millions of granny squares, and she's always connecting them as she's finishing one, if that makes sense. I kind of want to try that method. I think that would make me want to make them more. I think sewing is a lot of people's least favorite part. That's how you do yours, Laura? Huh. Good to know. I really want to try it. Yeah, weaving in ends is not fun either. I try when I can to just crochet over mine, if the project allows that. But sometimes I don't do it at all, and then at the end I'm like, oh no. Okay, Sunny. Yeah, it's also my least favorite thing. You think you're done with a project and you're like, but there's all these ends to weave in now, and it's like a whole nother project of its own. So I got my first flower done. I just have to hide my tails, but that's one flower. So I've got to make one more of that because there's 2 of each on the garland. Yeah, Sunny's very creative with her sweaters. That reminds me, I still need to look at your little shop link you sent me. Are you working on anything over there, Laura? Are your hands okay now? Yeah, Saf, that doesn't sound fun. The cardigan sounds fun, but the end when you're like, oh no, all this. That's like my blanket. I've just been crocheting over the ends. There are some rows where I didn't hide the tails yet. But for the most part, I've been pretty good at crocheting over them. Not working on anything today. Are you still in pain? My blue. I want to do a fall one for November's over. That sounds really pretty, Sunny. I like that. How long does it take you, like, to make your sweaters? Do you ever time yourself? I'm not good at timing myself on projects. I always forget. I'll start the timer and either forget to stop it or forget to start it again the next time I go to crochet that. So I don't know which day I'm going to do my live stream this weekend, but it will be either Saturday or Sunday. But 2 of the giveaway prizes were never claimed. So that means I will be doing a redraw for the yarn and the cat. Somebody claimed the octo yesterday. Like, they had like 2 hours to spare and they claimed it. So we'll be doing that this weekend. I think that'll be fun. I like the live way of doing that. $72 hours? Okay. That's cool. That's not too bad. Hello, farm family. I was surprised that the prizes weren't claimed, but then I was thinking it was probably people who don't normally watch my channel and just wanted to do the giveaway, so they probably don't know to go look and see the updates. I don't know. But either way, we're doing a redraw. Yeah, Sunny, I know. Oops. Hello, Magic Frog. How's it going? That's funny, Soph. I don't have anybody that would be my backup for sewing in ends. Possibly my neighbor, but that's probably it. Do you have like markets where you live, Cosmina, where you can sell things in person? Saf, I've done that with like chunky blanket yarn and I don't know how well it works. I've only tried it once and I burnt my fingers in the process, so I didn't consider how hot the yarn was going to be after lighting it. I'm making flowers for a garland that somebody ordered on my shop. Oh, that's it? Okay. You could probably start an Etsy shop if that's something you're interested in, Cosmina, because I know they have international sellers on there. You have to pay like a fee when you start. My neighbor just started hers a few weeks ago and she said she had to pay $30 to start. When I started my shop, it wasn't that much, so I don't know if it went up or what happened, because I was like, I don't remember paying $30 to start an Etsy. I think I paid like 10 or 15, but a hungry caterpillar jumper? Huh. Sounds familiar, huh, Sunny? Oh, wait, Sunny said that first. Never mind. Yeah, I Googled it after she told me because I was like, $30. I was like, did you get scammed or what happened? And it does say on Etsy right now it's between $15 and $30 and it just depends on where you live. So I don't know. You used to be on Etsy, Sunny? How long were you on there? Oh, it's not too hard to figure out, but there is kind of a lot to it. I'd say the hardest part is putting the listings on because of all the details you include. Oh, a month. Soap and candles, that's cool. I wanted to start making candles, but I was like, then I have to buy so much more stuff. Maybe someday. Maybe. Yep, all the hobbies, right? I don't know where this end is coming from. There we go. All right, so I've got 2 flowers done. Now I get to move on to my next color. Let me make sure I'm doing something right on this garland. Da, 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 da. Okay. So next I'm going to do, what color did I do blue with? I switch up the center and the petals. I just flip-flop them around. Let's do blue and the peachy color. Where's my end? Yeah, taking photos can be a lot too because you want them to look good. You have to consider all the lighting. I usually do mine outside. Outside is really good for photos. And then I use my fence as my backdrop a lot because I think it looks really good. And a lot of the times I can hang whatever it is on there. You make bracelets? I like that. It's much more friendly on you. That's not good. Sunny's favorite hook. I'll show you my favorite hook. I had it out when I started my live, but I probably put it away. I have a lot of favorite hooks, and it's because they're all custom hooks, so it's hard to say what, but whenever people ask about my favorite hook, I always think of this one. It has my name. I bought it, and it's got red flowers in it. The hook is red. I didn't have a red hook. My favorite color is purple, but I didn't have a red hook at all, and when I saw this, I was like, that would look really nice together. I bought it on Etsy from a shop, and the shop was in Ukraine, but now it's not open anymore, and it makes me sad because I really like that hook and I wanted to get more. I have one in light purple as well. It's just a little bit different of a shape, but it's a 4mm. That's a 5. But yeah, she's not open anymore, and I was like, that's a bummer. I don't know what happened. So now I need this mango color. Oh my goodness, my ends are going to be all stuck together. There we go. Which end is the real end? Okay. So I'm doing this with the orange. Then I'm going to do pink with yellow petals. And then this one with pink petals. Okay. Talking to myself there. That's fun, cousins. You're having a lot of autocorrect issues today, Sunny. Oh my gosh. It's funny. Flower number 3, right? Yeah, okay. I want to make, I'm going to be making like a fall Halloween themed, like, they're called boo baskets normally, but mine's going to be a little bit different, and I was going to make a video of it because I want to make a bunch of things for my neighbor, but they're all going to be crocheted. So it'll be like a boo basket, but crochet version. I thought that would be fun. But what I was going to say was I want to make these flowers in black and white because I think that would be really cool. And my neighbor said one of her favorite colors is black, and she really likes Halloween. So I was like, I can make some flowers for you. For your husband, Sunny. That would be cute. There is a lot of Halloween decor up around the neighborhoods that I live around. People are already getting crazy. I need to make 9 altogether, Tiana. I have 2 done, and this is my 3rd. Yeah, yarn chicken's not a game. It's not a game. It's a scary thing to attempt. Hello, Janelle. I'm so glad tomorrow is Friday. Oops. So hopefully I get this all done today so I can ship these tomorrow. I think I will. Oops. We have 23 people here right now. Is anybody here dressing up for Halloween? And if so, what are you gonna be? A pop art zombie. I knew you were gonna say you are, Sunny. Every year. Yeah, I haven't in a very, very long time. What? You go trick-or-treating too, Sunny? Nothing against it if you do. That's cool. I always wanted to give out candy to kids, but ever since we've lived in this house, which has been 2025, we've lived here, I think 7 or 8 years. Never had kids come to our door. Like, I don't know why. I was like, the first year I was so excited. I had all this candy, and the only kids that came and knocked were my next door neighbors. And I was just like, well, now I have a ton of candy. Wish I would have known. I don't know why. Like, there's plenty of houses around us, but I don't know. And I know there's plenty of kids around us too, but I was like, maybe they all go to a different neighborhood to trick-or-treat. Weird. So weird. Yeah, there are a lot of trunk or treats around here. A lot of the churches do those, but yeah, I don't know. Like, has it always been like this? Nobody comes to trick or treat? Don't know. Did I put that in the wrong spot? No. I think I did actually. My petal did not line up where it should have. I see why. I messed up. probably when I was talking. What am I doing? I don't know. I'm pulling the wrong color through. Yeah, I guess there's trunk or treats everywhere, huh? Trunk or treat is where it's usually done, at least where I live, by a church, and a bunch of cars will park in the parking lot, and all the kids walk to each trunk and trick or treat. I'm guessing it's not usually done by the people who go to the church, not just random people, but like they organize it. I've seen one before, and it was more than that. Like they had games going on. I think like face painting stuff, all kinds of things. It's basically like a Halloween party outside with people giving you candy out of their trunk, which sounds really weird, but yeah. They all have a theme too. Like every trunk has a different theme. So it could be like, I don't know, a Mario theme or Little Mermaid. Just they all do different themes for their trunk. And they're all normally dressed up as well. Hello, Plaggy. I just saw that. Nice to see you here. Well, happy birthday to your husband. What kind of cake did you get him? Yes, we have that here where I live. They're really, really, really good. Like, really good. I don't like cake, but theirs are really, really good. I'm not a cake person. I like ice cream more than cake. Like, the cake has to be really good for me to want to eat it. Hello, Topher. I also like ice cream cake. That's always a good one. Your Christmas tree skirt, Laura? Hopefully you're able to do that. Pain-free. Oops. I have Christmas tree skirts in my Etsy shop. I sold one, I think, last year. I use one under my tree every year, too. I think that's one of my favorite things to crochet. I had a lot of fun making them. And they just look so pretty when you're done. This flower took longer because I kept messing up. One more of these. Where's my blue? Oh. 3 down, 6 to go. I feel like there's a lot of food, like, yeah, it's all about the food here too. We have a potluck, just because you said food. We have a potluck almost every month at work because my boss likes to celebrate everybody's birthday. So she'll choose a day of the month and we'll have a potluck, and it's a different theme every month. Hello, Mama Riz. I'm making my flowers. Somebody ordered some from my Etsy, so I'm making a garland. I'm glad you could make it. Hello, Molly. Okay. Love the colors of the hearts you chose, Sunny. So cute. How you crochet and talk at the same time. Yeah, Plaggy, it depends on what I'm making. When I'm making plushies, there's a lot of me stopping, pausing, counting. But for these, I don't know, they're pretty... These are almost like mindless crochet. Maybe because it's my pattern too, but I don't know. It's getting easier and easier as I do this. It's so funny. Plushies for a Christmas market. Any ideas? What about snowmen? Gingerbread men. Laura's working on gingerbread men. Elves. Stockings. Christmas, there's so many ideas. That's another thing I need to start. Christmas crochet things. Oh boy. Oh yeah, a penguin would be cute. Mama is, yeah. That's the creepy baby head pumpkin. I don't know if you saw that video, but that's what's sitting here with me. Me and my neighbor are playing games with each other. I'm going to make it a candy corn beanie probably next. Or a witch hat. I have not decided. Probably both at some point, but for the second one, I don't know which one I want to do. Yeah, presents. You could make like little present friends. Give them arms and legs. Yeah, it is scary, Mama Riz. I know. I don't like it, but here we are. It was originally purchased as a way to creep out her husband, and then it started ending up back and forth between our yards. So it's been in my house the past few days. Sometimes I'm like, maybe I'll make it sit outside because I don't even know if I want this in my house. Ooh, yeah, candy canes. I've seen a giant candy cane plush on Pinterest. Oops. Yeah, we were at Michael's together one day, and she was like, I want to find something to creep out my husband. Originally, it was supposed to be a gnome because he doesn't like those. But then I'm the one that spotted this baby head, and it was the only one left. Weird. So she got it, put it in his truck the first day, and then the next day she comes over to my house and sets it on my kitchen table, and I was like, what is that thing doing here? And she was like, it's your new friend. And I was like, no, it's coming back to you at some point. So when she's not home, I sneak over there and put it in her yard, and when I'm not home, she does the same thing. She got it in my car one day when I was live. She knew I was live, so she came over and put it in my car, and I was like, oh heck no. I opened my door and it's just staring at me. I was like, this is weird. Creepy little thing. And she named it Hetty. His name is Hetty. Hetty the creepy baby head. A pumpkin stitch blanket. Pumpkin stitch, that's a crochet stitch. I've never heard of that. Stockings, Cosmina? Yeah. Yeah, me and my neighbor have some good times. She's pretty funny. You're welcome, Cosmina. What are you up to today, Mama Riz? Are you crocheting anything? You're in Texas, so it's what, 1:30 there? Why did it feel like my first two flowers went by really fast and these ones don't feel like I'm crocheting as fast? Maybe it's just my head. Puff stitches. Okay. Yeah, puff stitches are definitely a yarn eater. But they look nice on certain things. I have a flower pattern that uses puff stitches. My sunflower one. With Grandma Gracie, my doggy. Oh, are you gonna crochet her one of those little grandma outfits? That would be so cute. That could be her Halloween costume. My husband said I should crochet my dog's Halloween costumes. I'm like, I don't know if I have time for that. I could make one of them a bumblebee. That's what I was debating doing, because that would be cute. 4 flowers down. 5 to go. So I'm done with blue. Now I need to do yellow. So I'm gonna do, actually I'm gonna do the, I'm gonna do yellow. So I'm gonna do pink for the yellow. You just gotta practice, Kyla. Oops. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, thank you for coming, Soph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You try to avoid them. You can do it, Kyla. I don't know if there's any crochet stitches I try to avoid. Oh no, I just dropped my scissors. I want to have another Palm Street market. I just keep forgetting. As weird as that sounds. I have a week off in October, which I am so excited for. And my sister's supposed to come visit me on one of the days. And I was debating doing a live while she is here, so you guys can meet her. Yeah, it is plaggy. It can be hard. Yeah. If you do it loose enough, it's pretty easy to get it through all the loops. No, I go in, I work on a school bus. I'm a school bus attendant for special needs. It's part-time, which is very ideal for me right now because mentally I wouldn't be able to handle a full-time job. So I work a little in the afternoon and a little bit in the morning. So I'm on my break right now. I have like I get off at 9:30 in the morning. I start at 6 a.m. I get off at 9:30 and then I work again from 2 to about 5, depending on if all of the kids are there to take home. I like it. I already knew not everybody, I already knew most of the people that worked there. So that was a nice part. Hello, Melissa. The kids on my bus are fun. I've been on a few different routes and I learned right away that mainstream junior high kids are not my favorite. They're wild. It's like a whole nother world being with them. Hello, Adelka. Yeah. They are definitely something else. I am making flowers for a garland. I will show you what I've got once I finish this one. Hi, Stella. I like the name Stella. Makes me think of the beer, but that's not why I like it. Oh, okay, Cosmina. That's different. Some of the kids out here walk to school. Some of them get dropped off by their parents. Some of them ride the bus. Hello, Amy. Hello, Amy at work. So funny. Your city just got a city bus? Like, that sounds funny. There are tons of city buses where I live, out in the country. That's nice. I'm not like in the city. I guess you would say I'm on the outskirts, but still quite a few buses that run around here. Good beer. My husband would agree with that. It used to be his favorite. He would drink it all the time, but now he's into other beers. Okay. So that's flower 5. This is what I've got so far. I just realized I messed up. I was supposed to do yellow petals. So let's take these petals off. I'm glad I noticed that before I made more. Hey, Fontrella. Oh, man. How come nobody told me I was using the wrong color? This is not the hook I was just using. I was like, that doesn't feel warm. It feels cold. Giveaway winner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yellow. I'm using yellow. 30 city buses. It's a lot. We probably have something like that in our like main city too. Probably, if not more, honestly. I don't know how many are around my area. What is happening? You need to go that way. Hi, Michelle. Michelle, you and Amy are in the same boat then. She's also at work, and she's here. We won't tell. Earbuds are my friend. That's funny. People at work always ask me, what are you going to do this weekend? And in my head, I'm like, I'm going to live stream on YouTube, but I don't tell them that nobody knows I have a YouTube channel. I don't know if that's weird or not, because I'm like, I don't know if I want people I work with watching me on the internet. I'm like, if they come across it on their own, fine. But I'm not going to be like, hey guys. A yarn backpack with a USB port. A yarn backpack. I like that. I didn't know that was a thing. Amy, I work Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. and then 2 to 5. So I have split shift. Apple cinnamon tea sounds very good. Mint and lemon also sounds good. I like tea a lot. I never used to, but I'm starting to like it a lot more. I like cold and hot tea, Plaggy. Like, I like black iced tea, and I just drink it plain, no sugar or anything. And then hot tea, I mean, I don't add anything to my hot tea either. A lot of sweet tea, yeah. I do like sweet tea. It is really, really good, and I'm sure it's better there than what you can get here. Hot and cozy tea time. It's cold there. It's warm here. It's going to be like 91 degrees today. Yep, I'm enjoying it for the most part. That's cool, Michelle. So it's like sun tea. We make sun tea here. My husband actually is the tea maker of the house. I'm like, can you make tea? And I only tell him to do it. I'm like, you make it better than me. Then I just don't feel like doing it. I think he knows, but he just makes his little tea and goes sits it in the sun for a few hours. You're 51 degrees, Cosmina, is that what you're saying? That is pretty cool. Ugh, moving in the heat, Sunny. I'm sorry. That's nice of you to help her, though. Ooh. Are you talking to me, Laura? That is very true, Michelle, because nobody likes moving. Oh my gosh. Hey, Guy. Laura, I don't know. Guy, Laura wants to know what our coldest temp is in the winter. I don't honestly know. Let's see if he answers. He's at work right now. So that's 3 people that are at work in my live. Hello, Bumblebee. You should have been born in a hot country. Maybe Guy's not here anymore. I'll have to look and let you know, Laura, because I'm not entirely sure. I was thinking about that today, too, because it's been hot. I'm like, when are we going to get cool again? When? Here's my pink and mango-y color. 40s for high. Okay, he said 40s for high and sometimes low 30s for the low. Got it. Yes, Saf. I'm in California. If that's what you're trying to get my attention for. Just saw your question. Yeah, we don't get snow here, Sunny. That's nice. Not where I live. Like, I don't know if it actually snows in California. Oh, it does. Or does it? I don't know. Not where I live. Modesto, like California, Michelle? Fresno and Modesto are not too far from me. I guess maybe, I don't know. I'm not good at this kind of stuff, maps and times. Maybe an hour. Guy will tell us if I'm wrong, though. He knows everything. Yes, I believe so, too. Because I know they're not up. I know what's above me because I travel that way a lot. What am I doing? Yellow. Yeah, but we get tired of the heat, Melissa. Like, sometimes it's not friendly. You've never been to California, Sunny? I've been here pretty much all my life. I just realized I'm doing this wrong. I lived in Mississippi for 1 year when I was in first grade. All I remember is a lot of snow and a tornado. Not at the same time, just I remember that. I have a vague memory of it. Louisiana. Love the gator. There's a kid on my bus that's always asking me about alligators. And I was like, yeah, those aren't here. They're not in California. Like, I'm sure they are, but they're not, like, around our area. Swamp puppies. That's a cute name for them. I'm going to tell her that when I see her. I heard alligators are called swamp puppies. I have this one plus 3 more, so 4. Almost there, guys. And then the order is done because the other items they ordered were already made and ready to go. They bought a cat and a candy corn octo. Romania makes you think of vampires. Me too, Sunny. Love completing orders. Oops. Is that okay? You have a holiday dedicated to sheep? What is the holiday called? Stella's in Romania too? That's amazing. We have a lot of cows in California. There's a lot around my house. Not like around my house, but near me. You don't have to drive far to see them, just down the road. And what do you do for this holiday, Cosmina? The candy corn one, Laura? I have one left, but it's the like layered one where it's white and then orange and then yellow. This one, they got the like, I call it ombre. I don't know. It's 3 yarns held together when I made it. Yeah. I should make more. I'm out of that orange though. And it's an orange that I don't know where I bought it. Possibly Michael's forever ago. When I went to Hobby Lobby, their orange was bright neon or red, which they called orange. And it was very confusing. And both me and my neighbor were like, this is not orange. So I gotta go somewhere else for orange yarn, I guess. I know what you're talking about, Plaggy. Calf formula. I fed a cow before. Or was it a goat? I might have been a goat. I used a little bottle. It was cute. Hello, Theo. Eat a lot of sheep cheese. Sheep cheese? I didn't know that was a thing either. Interesting. I wonder what that tastes like. I love cheese. Love it. Love, love, love. Yep, charcuterie. Me too, Michelle. I haven't made a charcuterie board in a while. Those are so fun to make with the little like salami roses. I think they always look so pretty when they're done. You can put anything on a charcuterie board. I've never tried goat cheese either. I've seen it, but I haven't tried it. What does goat cheese taste like? Or is it like, because a lot of cheese can be really different. Tangy? Not great to you. Okay, done with another set. I have 3 more to make. Got my yellow ones done. So now I'm doing pink petals with the mango center. You know, I'm almost there. Hopefully I have enough time to do my blanket while we're here. Otherwise I have to come home and do that, and I don't know that I will, because usually when I get home I'm hot and sweaty. So hopefully I get it done here. That's okay, Mama Riz. Is she as sweet as you are, is the question. Cottage cheese and texture. Yeah, see, cottage cheese can be iffy for me because it's like a visual thing. So I'm like, I don't know if I really want to put that in my mouth. I like it, but then sometimes I'm like, no, I don't want that right now. Pink petals, yes. Reflective yarn? What's reflective yarn? Like bright yarn? Mac and cheese made with cottage cheese. Huh. Same, Mama Riz. Each day, Amy, it depends. Like, because I'm filming every time I do the blanket, it takes me roughly probably 30 to 40 minutes to do the crochet part, but then including moving the camera and all of the other things I do, and then editing, about an hour each day to crochet and edit the videos that I put up. There have been a few times I've missed a day, and I've always said in the next video why I missed it. I usually only do it Monday through Friday, and then the weekends I take off from doing that. But if I don't do one today, I will probably do one Saturday. It grosses you out, Kyla. Cottage cheese and potato chips. That sounds like something a pregnant person would crave. You make your own cheese? I've made my own cheese, actually. I've made my own mozzarella. It was not hard at all. Like, I bought a kit, but I had to buy a gallon of milk to make it, and it was pretty cool. Cashews and tofu. That's cool. That's right, Sunny's vegan. You dip your french fries in brown gravy. That actually sounds really good. Mama Rez, no, I have none. No film experience at all. I am self-taught. French fries and applesauce. You guys are making me hungry. Michelle, it's something I've wanted to do for a while, and a lot of people in my life told me I should start a YouTube channel. and tragedy happened, which left me with nothing to do all day. So that is what made me start. Cheese croissant with tomato and cucumber. Ooh, that sounds good, Cosmina. I used to make sandwiches with cucumber, tomato, and cheese. Thanks, Amy. I don't like talking too much about why I'm here because it's a tough subject, why I'm here. If you know, you know. Hello, Sandra. You hate tomatoes, Sunny? Really? I used to think, like I used to say I hated tomatoes, and then one time I put salt and pepper on one, and it was a game changer. They are amazing with salt and pepper. Thanks, Amy. You guys are sweet. Hates tomatoes, but loves homemade tomato juice. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Makes sense, right? Sunny, you should try tomato with salt and pepper and then tell me how you feel. If you don't like it, okay, but I swear it's so good. I don't know why it tastes so good with salt and pepper, but it does. One more and then the big one. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Sunny. Oh, because of the acidity, probably. Never mind. Don't do it. Fried green tomatoes, Kyla. Yes. Oh my gosh. Fried anything. I love cucumbers. Cucumbers are really, really, really good. Tomatoes with cucumbers and mozzarella and then salt and pepper and like some kind of oil and balsamic are really good, like as a little salad. Okay, I get that, Sunny. Bacon, lettuce, and tomatoes? Yes. Your pregnancy craving for all three was cherry tomatoes. That's funny. Mm-hmm. Fried pickles? Oh my gosh, yes. I need fried pickles in my life. That's one of my favorite things. I like pickles. They're fine. But fried pickles, I would eat all of the pickles. Yes, Plaggy. I like mushrooms in general. Like, I love mushrooms. You're not a mushroom fan, Sunny? I know it's a big hit and miss with people. You either like them or you love them, but I like them. My sister's allergic to mushrooms. As far as I know, I'm not allergic to anything. Dipped in ranch. I am not a ranch fan. My husband is, and I'm not at all. Hello, kitty. Caprese salad. Yes. Now I want salad. Salad and fried pickles. You don't know what ranch is, Cosmina? I don't know how to explain that. It's a dressing for salad, I guess, or a dip for a lot of people. My husband uses ranch for everything. Fries, pizza, I don't know. He put it on his spaghetti one night, and I was just like, oh, I can't. I don't like it. Oh, glad we're on the same page, Frontrella, because a lot of people, when I say I don't like ranch, they just look at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, no, I've never liked it. Okay, Janelle, thank you for coming. Oh, that's disgusting, Sunny. I'm not hungry anymore. Ew. Yeah, sometimes just seeing people eat ranch makes me not want to eat. Like, it's that bad for me. I'm just so disturbed by it. Sell pickle juice to drink or as popsicles. Yep, I've seen that. I feel like I could probably drink the juice. I don't know about the popsicle. Maybe. Pickle juice in bags. That's funny. Pickle pops. Pickle juice is good for leg cramps, Michelle? Is that what you're saying? She's like, no, ranch. Oh, I hope she says pickles. Okay. Interesting. Ranch on your fettuccine. Yep, that's a no for me, Kyla. Just ranch in general. I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't want it. Oops. I'm making a garland somebody ordered from my Etsy kitty. I've messed up my petal. No, I didn't. I thought I messed up. I did not. Yep, I like dill pickles. I don't like any of those other flavored pickles or the sweet ones. I do not like sweet pickles. I don't know. It's not right to me. That's true, they do, Sunny. Uh-oh. Oops. Yes, kitty. The Nightbot will put it, or Sunny can put it in the chat. Oh, there it is. Oh, because Sunny did it. Wow. Silly me. Is that what the sweet ones are? Bread and butter? Yeah. I mean, the name sounds good, bread and butter. I was like, why are they sweet though? Michelle, I don't think so. At the moment, I can't think of anything that I don't crochet. Like, I've probably tried everything. It's just I might not sell everything because it's maybe I didn't enjoy making it. Oh, yeah, Sunny, that was the bread thing, right? I was just thinking, did you tell Cosmina you made that? Doilies? Oh, I was going to make one, actually, a candy corn doily. Or what's the other word for it? No, it is a doily, right? I don't know. I made a rainbow one, which was in here. I'm supposed to send it to my mom. She was on my live one day and saw me hold it up, and she was like, I want that. I was like, okay. She texted me, and she's like, I really do want that. I was like, okay, it is yours. I will, Mama Riz. You're such a mother. I had waffles before I started my live, so I did eat before. But yeah, I do need to eat before I go back. That's good. So I made all of my littles. Now I gotta make my big one. And what order do I do that one in? So for the center, I'm doing the yellowy colors. Where is the hook? I think I use an 8mm because I hold 2 strands together to make the jumbo, which I think is super fun. Yeah, bread making is not that hard, Sunny. Like, I say that, but I've made bread a lot. Mama Riz, I'm usually the same way. I'm like, you hungry? They're like, yeah. I'm like making them food. Don't eat myself. That's the mom in us. What was I just thinking? I can't remember. I was going to say something and now I forgot. I make my own pizza dough a lot, like at least once a week, because we like having pizza a lot. And the recipe I make makes 2 doughs of balls, so you can like use one and then freeze one for later. I made pizza last night, actually, and it's even funner when you can freeze the dough, because then you just have to pop it out the day of, and voila, all you have to do is top it. Sourdough bread, Kitty? Yes. I haven't made that, but I want to. Okay, so now I need my other colors. My blue and my pink. Beer bread, I have made that a few times. I made my own pretzels before. There was a time where Guy was carpooling to work with his uncle, and to thank him, I would like make him something every week, and one week I did make him pretzels with beer cheese. I made beer cheese on the side. Pretzels are a lot easier to make than I thought. Like the big pretzels, not little crispy pretzels, like the big bread ones. Hello, Eric. Donuts. That sounds good. Whoops. Hey, Rachel. Kitty, I learned on YouTube. You can learn pretty much anything on YouTube. There's a video for everything. It's my go-to when I want to learn how to do something. Yes, it is plaggy. I like making these ones. These ones are fun. I'll hold it up when I'm done. I'll have to weave in all my ends for these flowers too, which I might wait to do later while I'm watching TV or something. We'll see. The fun part. Yep. These ones aren't too bad because for the most part I crocheted over the ends. It's just the last tail end that I cut. Hello, Carl. The people of your area are called Cajuns. What's happening here? Oh, what Nightbot? I need to turn that off because it just doesn't like double emojis, and I thought I did. I need the Nightbot for my giveaways. Which, if you weren't here at the beginning, on my live this weekend, I'm doing a redraw of my giveaway for my cat and the ball of yarn because they weren't claimed by the winners, and it's been over 72 hours. So if you want a chance to win that, be sure to come. It is for US only. I did my international giveaways. They got PDFs of patterns. Cajuns populate Louisiana. I never knew that people were called Cajuns. Interesting. Kitty, yes, I sell. I do sell patterns. They're on my Etsy. And there's a few on my YouTube as well. Yes, 18 plus for the giveaways as well. I'll have to like write out rules for it that day. Which that's pretty much the only rule. 18 over, US only. The slow talkers and the don't give a dammers. Love that. Plaggy, you are well qualified. Well qualified for what? The giveaway? Bye, Stella. Thanks for coming. I'm just craving food in general because all this food talk. The giveaway. That's what I thought. That's awesome. Thanks, Michelle. I'm so excited. That makes me happy. I love snail mail. Snail mail. Yeah, apparently I have an accent too, Sunny. Were you here when my brother said I sound like a valley girl? I was like, I feel like that's kind of rude, but if that's how I sound, it's news to me. Sorry, I'm from California. Oh my gosh. It's the first time I've ever heard that from somebody, and it had to be my brother. I was like, wow, thanks, B. Nobody's ever said that to me before. A lot of people tell me in my videos that I could be a voice actor, which sounds really fun, and that would be really cool. I don't know how you find that type of job, though. And personally, I don't hear what you guys are hearing because I don't always like my voice. I'm like, that's what I sound like when I hear myself back over a video. I'm like, that's what I sound like. Sometimes I think I sound like a child. It's funny. Oops. All right, it's official. I got my flowers done for my order. Oh my goodness. Went to OU. What's OU? What's OU? She's gonna say it and I'm gonna be like, oh. Okay, so here's the jumbo. That's how big it is. Not that you know how big my hands are, but I assume it's college. I just don't know what OU stands for. Oh. Oh, she's talking to other Rachel maybe then. That's this flower. We've got pink. That looks weird. Pink and mango. Yellow and pink. Blue and yellow. And mango and blue. I've got 2 of each of these. And then the jumbo. You think that one's the best one, Plaggy? Me too. Me too. So, I think I will weave these in because I'm not going to want to do it later. And I don't think I have enough time to do my blanket rows. We'll see what happens after I get these ends weaved in. Yeah, Amy, I was like, I don't think I want to put my face on the internet. And then I was like, I don't know, it just hasn't been that bad. I was like, all right, well, this is me. I think it's easier knowing that most of the people, the majority of people watching me don't know me, so I don't care as much. Like I was saying, people at work, I don't tell them I have a YouTube. My family's lucky I told them. Because I was like, I don't know if I want to tell you guys. It's kind of awkward. Like, I think people at work know I crochet. Some of them do. But that's as far as I've gone. I'm like, I like to crochet when I'm not at work. So, we'll see. Thanks, Amy. My accent is derived from mountain talk. What's considered mountain talk? Mountain Talk. Where's my scissors? Hopefully so. I have the twine ready to go. All I have to do is string them. It's really easy. They don't move when they're on the twine because it's like, I guess, the texture. See you later, kitty. One weaved in. What? Oh. I don't know why that's poking out. We'll just cut that. 1 of 9. Emmy, I am making flowers for a garland that was ordered from my Etsy shop last night. Every time I get an Etsy order, I'm so excited. Also, every time I get an Etsy order, I look at who it is because I'm like, is this Mama Riz again? When I saw the flower garland, I thought it might be you, but it wasn't. I was like, that's good because you just ordered. I want to make these in other colors so bad. I just haven't had time. I have a lot of projects going on right now. Flower Mound, Texas. It's such a cute sounding city name. Yeah, it said we were going to have rain today possibly, but it's not looking that way anymore. It's hot, sunny, and hopefully it doesn't rain because I need to buy windshield wipers before the rain starts. I told my husband we need to do that this weekend before it's too late and I have to go drive somewhere in the rain. That would not be good. Ready for fall too. What is your weather temperature, Sunny? Temple. Where's Temple, Plaggy? If you already said, sorry, I might have missed that. Oh, Texas. I got a lot of Texas people, huh? Yeehaw. My brother lived in Texas for like the past 10 years, but he just moved to LA a couple months ago. He likes the city. I'm like, no, that's too busy. He lived in Austin before he moved to LA. And then my husband's aunt and uncle live in Texas. I'm not sure where though. We have winter, spring, and 2 summers. Yeah. My brother said where he lived in Texas, there was never a time of the year he could open his windows and it be cool. He was like, it's just hot all the time. That's one thing I couldn't live without, opening my windows. I love fresh air in my house. $91. It's the same for me today. $91. Three flowers weaved in. A hot winter? Ew. There should be no such thing as a hot winter. Hello, cat stuff. How are you today? Austin is cool. Whoops. Gonna have a lot of yarn scraps. Do you guys save your yarn scraps? And if you do, what do you do with them? I usually put them in a plushie when I can. Indians, Michelle. I like that. I also like the Betty White option. That's funny. My stamps are Christmas themed from last year. I haven't used them all. That's the last time I bought stamps. No fresh air here. Hello, Faceless. Stitch markers and stuffing, yeah. I've got a good collection of scrap yarn, which I did stuff an entire plushie with some before. But their anniversary's in December, that's cute. Have you ever been to the snow, Sunny, at all? Oops. Not at all. Okay. The only snow I've been to, I believe, I'm thinking, Tahoe. And yeah, just Tahoe. Oops. Oh, okay, Faceless. We got snow here in Texas before. It was so cool. I don't know if I would want to live where it snows a lot. I like the cold, but we have rattlesnakes where I live, Mama Riz. That's like one of the things you gotta watch out for. They hide under these like weird looking flat plants. I don't know how to describe them. Yeah, I'd probably get sick of it, Melissa. I like snow, but I just like to visit it. Oh, that's a cute idea, actually, Sunny. I'm about to make a mason jar with scrap yarn. Why have I never thought of that? I could cut it smaller and make yarn confetti. Bye, Plaggy. I'll see you in my comments. Five done. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 5 done. Almost there. That's the wrong one. There we go. Okay, Michelle, I hope the rest of your workday goes quick. Hello, Rose. I'm gonna immediately forget about the yarn in a jar idea as soon as I get off here. Somebody remind me at some point. A scrumpkin? That is adorable, Kyla. Oh my gosh. You guys have such fun ideas. Thank you, Sunny. Every time I say I'm going to do something, like, I mean it, but my mind is just like, it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind for everything. Basically doesn't exist if I can't see it. I dropped my needle. Where's my, oh, I was like, I'm missing a flower. I haven't all turned to box mirror with my scraps, and it's ugly. It's ugly. Well, now you have ways to make it cute. Mine are just in Ziploc bags. So. That's cute, Kyla. I love that. Pasta sauce jars. That's good because you're recycling. I always try to find use for my jars too, but I have a lot of mason jars because I do canning, which I need to make some apple butter because I want to make it and then take it to work for everybody. Thank you, Rose. Therefore, an order placed on my Etsy. Me too, Sunny. Me too. I try my best. I'm not always the greatest at it, but I do try, and I feel guilty if I don't. I'll be like, that can be used for something. But then I have like this collection of things that I might use one day for something, and it just gets bad. Apple butter. Yep. It's so fun to make. It's really easy. I make mine in the crock pot. Super simple. Don't even have to really pay attention to it. And then I just can it the next day. What is this end doing? There we go. Where are you at, Rose? These ends. Hello, McJedi. How are you? Welcome to the party. Pennsylvania. Okay. I'm working on flowers for an Etsy order. Here's my fun one, made with all the colors. And now I'm just weaving in the ends. No, Melissa, it didn't. It's cherries. I can never angle my arm right on a live because then it looks all weird, but it's cherries. I got cherries because my mom has cherries. and I wanted to copy her. She was so excited when I showed her my tattoo. She was like, "Did you get that? Because I have them." And I was like, duh. I mean, I like cherries, but yep. Copied my mom. But hers are on the top of her wrist. Yep. My husband's friend did it for me, actually. Where's my blue yarn? Oh. So I got a good deal on my cherries. Hello, Joyful. Yep, matchy matchy. I told my husband like he should get a cherry tattoo, but skull heads, because he likes skulls. He has a lot of skulls. And then we can match. He can have creepy skulls. I can have cute cherries. That would be very cool, Sunny. Seeing your art, I feel like you would be good at that. I did see that last email you sent me too. I just didn't have time to reply, but I liked it. And for some reason, I thought of tattoos when I looked at the picture. So that's funny you're saying that. I have a skull head pineapple tattoo. That's cool. My husband's not a tattoo artist, but he's done a few of his own tattoos. Like in our garage. He has a spray paint can that's kind of like a skull. I don't know. It's creepy looking, but it's a spray paint can with a face. He has just a regular skull on him, and then he has a set of skulls on his arm. He has a lot of tattoos, a lot. I want to get a crochet tattoo. I think that would be fun. And meaningful, because I like to crochet, obviously. Bright color, thick lines. I know what you're talking about. I learned about different tattoo styles by watching, what's that tattoo show called? I don't know what it's called right now. It's like a competition show for tattoo artists. I cannot think of the name right now. Cosmina, so you guys are opposites. That's funny. Yeah, Ink Master. Thank you. I knew it was ink something, but I was like, I don't know if that's really it. Yeah. I haven't seen too much of the show, but I did learn stuff just by watching a few episodes. I was like, oh, interesting. That's what that kind's called. Yeah, I would just start simple and small to see how you feel. There's quite a few I want to get. It's just costly. Oh my gosh, that's awesome, Mama Riz. That's so cute. What did she get as her first tattoo? Yet. Meaning someday. Oh, heck no, Sunny. You have jokes. You have jokes today. That's not happening. My neighbor will think that's hilarious. I'm going to tell her you said that. Maybe me and my neighbor can get Hetty tattooed. Have matching tattoos. No. No, 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 no. Too creepy. That's hilarious. I love that. Bye, McJedi. Thanks for stopping by. I'm almost done weaving in my last few ends, guys. And I need to go eat because I am actually hungry now. Tattoos burn. I would rather get a purse. Comparable skydiving purse. Yes, Sunny. That is very true. Everybody says that, and now I know what they mean. I'm like, so when's the next one? Even before I got this one, I kept telling my husband, I was like, so when are you going to get me my tattoo? When are you going to get my tattoo? Where's my tattoo, babe? Finally got it. Now I'm like, now I've got a list. That's cute, an Irish clover. That's so cute. Yeah. I got my needle stuck. All right, so I can cut this now and put it on my twine. And then I can ship it out tomorrow. So I've got my twine already cut. There's two options on my Etsy. They can do light or dark twine. They chose light. Laura, I have to go back at 2, so I leave my house at like 1:50. I live right down the street from my job, which is very nice. Very convenient. So first is pink. Pink, then blue, then this, and then this, and then the other one. Okay. I don't know if it really matters that I do the order. You want to get an alligator tattoo? The devil's lettuce. Love that. Love that. And what was her reaction? How did she feel? Was she like one and done, or was she like, give me more? Why haven't I tried this before? I'm stringing my flowers. Yeah, I try not to take any pills either, except for my blood pressure, because I'm like, I don't think I can mess with that. I eat well, but high blood pressure just runs in my family, so I'm stuck with it. Thanks, Sunny. It doesn't feel like I did. Like, I feel like if I wasn't on my live, this probably wouldn't have taken me as long. To me, this feels long. But maybe it's not. I don't know. Now my big one. I gotta go this way. Yellow again. A cow, yes! Mama Riz could get a cow tattoo. or a gnome. I'm surprised my mom doesn't have a gnome tattoo. She got all of hers when she was young. She doesn't have too many. I think she has 3 tattoos. I'm not really sure. If she was here, she'd tell us. Did I not weave this one in? What happened, you guys? Oh, I just didn't cut this end. Okay. Oh, crow. I read cow. You said crow. Oh my goodness. Keep finding weird ends. Last flower on the garland. Here I go. I'm done, you guys. So all I have to do later is package this order. I'll squish them in so you can see them all together. So here is the regular version of my flowers. You do other colors. Dragons. A heart outline is your mom's only tattoo. I like this one a lot. A goose dragon, maybe. But I did it. My mission was accomplished with that. So that's fun. I gotta clean up now because I have to go eat in a minute before I go to work. Back to work. Because if I don't eat, I will regret it greatly. Thanks, Melissa. Thanks, Sunny. Those are really fun to make. They're pretty quick. I feel like I could have done that quicker if I wasn't on here, but I should time myself next time. And that was the bigger version. I have a smaller one with only 6 flowers, but there isn't the middle jumbo one. So Magnolia. Mine's Poppy. California Poppy. Okay, guys. So that's the end of this live. So I'm going to get off, but if you want to say bye, we can say bye. I'm very hungry. All this food talk made me extra hungry. Oh my gosh, Mama Rose, that's funny. Thanks, Melissa. I appreciate you. Bye, Laura. Bye, Rachel. Hello, Lorena. But also, bye. Bye, Fontrella. Bye, Amy. Bye, Joyful Knots. Thanks for helping, Sunny, as usual. You are much appreciated. Bye, Cosmina. I like how at the end of my live, a bunch of people came in. Just the number jumped up. That's funny. Oh, 76 likes. That's not bad for only 2 hours, too. Bye, Kyla. Thanks for all the hearts, you guys. Love it. All right, I am going to go eat my snack, and I will see you somewhere later on my YouTube.